Hi there and welcome to another video. My name is Paul Willems and in this video I'm going to show you how to set up a SEA search campaign. Enjoy watching this video. So let's make a Google search ad. And a Google search ad is the text ad you will see in Google and you will see sometimes on other websites. And the purpose of a Google search ad is to be visible in the search results. When people are searching for the word solving a Rubik's Cube, they can click on the ad and they will be transferred to my website and they will download the tutorial. What you need to do is making good preparation. As you can see here, this is all the text that you need just for one ad. So what did I do? I created already a campaign. The campaign is called Solve a Rubik's Cube. Within the campaign, I've added an ad group, How to do a Rubik's Cube. And this ad group is actually specially made for this one page that I've made. And this one page in the tutorial, in the SEO tutorial, How to do a Rubik's Cube. And around this ad group, I will make some different Google ads. I can use some keywords. I've set here already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keywords. And with help of the Google Keyword Planner, I try to get more good keywords. And the word Rubik's Cube is in it, and the word solve a Rubik's Cube in it, which is actually a synonym for how to do a Rubik's Cube. There's a title for my ad, How to do a Rubik's Cube, solve it in just 5 minutes. There's a description, how to solve Rubik's Cube. This tutorial comes with videos and a printed guide that helps you solve the Rubik's Cube in no time. Check out my page now. So this is a good description because it has a call to action. Check out my page now. And it has got an instruction what to expect. There's a URL where the page is, and there's a used URL or a shown URL because the URL you can use does not have to be the same as the URL that is the real URL. I'm going to use some highlight extensions, solve a Rubik's Cube tutorials, easy to understand, quick to learn, 100% free. And I've made at least 4 sitelinks extensions. These sitelinks extensions will help to get a higher ad so that it will push the competition down. Okay, let's get started and let's go to Google. For using Google Ads, simply find Google Ads by typing in Google Ads. And there it is. I need Google Ads. So it's ads.google.com. So when I'm going to press it, I will be immediately here on the Google Ads page. And when you are new to Google Ads, you need to go to Get Google Ads. And when you are not new, you can just press Sign In. And when you press Get Google Ads, so here's the overview of Google Ads. And in this screen, I will create my ads. It's good possible that you have these red messages here, or you don't have your banking account set up, or there's something else, but just ignore them. So let me take you to the starting screen. First of all, you see your campaigns. There's an overview. So if you have running campaigns, you see all the statistics on your first page. You have an ad campaigns, and just like I showed you in the previous video, it starts all with a campaign, an ad group, and an ad. So pressing the campaign, you see all the campaigns here. And if you want to add a new campaign, you can just simply press campaign. Here you see all the campaigns. And on top here, you can see the different options like search segments, the columns you can add, the reports you can add, and you can download all the campaigns to an Excel file. On top, you can just search and go to a preferred item. And you can have here also reports, just the same reports as you can be shown here. And on tools, you can set up billing, you can set up measurements. But 2 important things is the keywords planner and the performance planner. So the keywords planner is, of course, something we are going to use. Well, let's get started and let's get my campaign into Google Ads. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm using the word Rubik's Cube, and the word Rubik's Cube is a brand name, which I probably can't use. So there's only one way to find out, just to make the ad. So it might be possible that it's not allowed for me to use the word Rubik's Cube in the search terms or in the ad itself. So I need to figure out something different. So first of all, you need to go to campaigns, and then we are going to add a new campaign by pressing the blue dot, and then I can just press new campaign. And then it's going to ask me right away. What kind of campaign would you like to do for more sales, more leads, more website traffic, more brand awareness or app promotion. You can also create a campaign without a goal so that you will do every step by step. And if you press for more sales, it will set everything to get more sales or set everything to get more leads. And you can also see the types of campaign you can use. To make it easy, I'm just going to press create a campaign without a goal. Then it's going to say, well, what kind of campaign would you like to do? A search campaign, so that your ads will be shown only within the search results. A display campaign, and that means that your search results will be displayed on different websites. Is it a particular shopping product? Is it a video, so it can be shown on YouTube? Is it an ad you can put within an app? Is it a smart advertisement? And smart advertisement, you can just upload some images and some text, and Google will check out for itself where it suits the best. And that's a nice one, but it's also quite a complex one. So we just start with a simple search ad. So what do you want from your campaign? Do you want to have some app downloads, some phone calls, or some website visitors? Actually, I want to have some website visitors, and it's just, no phone calls and no app downloads. So it's the first one. And here you need to add your business website. So for me, it should be solvetherubik'scube.au, and then we continue. And as you can see, it's actually quite easy to do. Here is the campaign name. And the campaign name is called Search 2. Obviously, I've already made a campaign name before. So if you make campaigns, always give your campaign name a descriptive name. Don't let it be Search 2 and Search 3 and Search 4. If you want to change a campaign, or you have somebody else to change a campaign, you can say, well, it is somewhere in campaign 2 or 3. But if you name your campaign really descriptive, then it's really easy to find the information. So I'm going to use my Words document that I've used, and the campaign name is Solve a Rubik's Cube. So I'm going to copy this, and easily I'm going to paste it here. So this is the name of my campaign. And where do I want to show my ads? Should it be in the search network, so on Google search engine, or within different websites? And most of the time you see ads by Google, and well, this works pretty well. And this is also nice to do because you can compare those two, which works better. If you have more conversion or more clicks to your website from the search network, or if you have more clicks to your website from the display network. In what locations do I want to have my ad shown? Just in the Netherlands, because I live in the Netherlands, or all countries and territories in the world. This one is also nice. Enter a location. So here I can just say Netherlands, and I can add another United Kingdom, and I can add, for instance, Germany. But I can also say, well, I don't want my ads to be shown in Scotland. So if I have here Scotland, I can just say here exclude. And so my ads will be shown in the United Kingdom, but not in Scotland. So what kind of language are my ads? English, German, and Dutch. That's based on the countries I've set. Well, I can say here, well, it's only English. Next up, it's audiences. So I can say what kind of audience do I want to look for my ads. And you can say on demographics or in markets. So this is a nice one. So I'm going to leave the audience as it is, since the Rubik's Cube is actually something for everybody. If your baby is doing a nap, you can solve Rubik's Cube. If you're having a break from your work, you can do a Rubik's Cube, etc. So enter the budget. You need to enter a daily budget. And always be safe with this. You can adjust this later on. So I always set it first to €2. If I make a mistake and my campaign will go live, it costs me no more than €2 a day. And the bidding method, what do you want to focus on? Do you want to focus on clicks, on impressions or conversions. Well, clicks, of course, that's important. And set a maximum cost per click bid limit. And you can say, well, I maximum want to set €1 for each click. And then there's the extension part. So this is really important. I've discussed this in the previous videos. So we have a bunch of site link extensions, and here we can add some new site link extensions. And I've created already 4 site link extensions already, even before we're making the ads itself. So I'm going to press here new site link extension. And here is the descriptive, the final URL, and the site link text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this, and then the site link text is here where to buy the Rubik's Cube. And here you can see I've only 25 characters and I've used already 28. So maybe instead of where, I should make it how to buy the Rubik's Cube. And that's just exactly 25, and that's good. Then the text, I'm going to paste it here. I get only 35 characters, so I'm going to copy this one. And this just suits perfectly. And this is too long, so get your own cube from the official store. So let's make it get it's from the official store. And the final URL, it should be this one, where to get. So that's it. So this is the first site link extension I've made 4. And to give you a good overview how the ad looks like, I'm going to add the other site links as well. So this is number 4 of the site links. You see it is quite a bit of text I have. And make sure that you don't exceed the maximum characters. I don't think it's even possible to exceed it. And there is even a preview. And this is nice because it looks on an iPhone. It looks like this. And as you can see here on the desktop, it looks like this. And this is actually what we want, because this pushes the competition down. Okay, so apparently I was looking for the highlight extension, but I don't see one. So I think the callout extension is instead of the highlight extension. So we are going to add a callout extension, and we're going to add some new ones. And here we have some room for the callout extensions, and that must be these ones, as I call them, the highlight extension. And let's try to copy them all at once. See if it goes a little bit quicker. No. Rubik's Cube. And one more, 100% free to use. And let's save them. And let's see how it looks. It is the former highlight extension. It's now the callout extension. It looks like this. So this is really, really nice. Okay, so we're going to save it, and we are going to continue it for actually making our ad group and getting our site links and our highlight extension, or callout extension as we call them nowadays, to our ad. So the ad group, what is the name of our ad group? That's also how to do a Rubik's Cube. Normally, if you have a good website like a web shop and you have men's clothes and women's clothes, then you can make a campaign of men's clothes and a campaign of women's clothes. And then within men's clothes, you can make an ad group of shoes and an ad group of trousers and an ad group of jackets. And below that, you can make the ads. And it's really important to do so. But since my website is so tiny and I don't have any sections within it, it's really hard to make an ad group. But if you do have a larger website, use always different groups within your website for your campaign. So my ad group is called How to Do Rubik's Cube. And here are keywords. And I'm going to paste the keywords that I have set. And I really hope it's going to accept my keywords because the name Rubik's Cube is in it. So far, so good. I can add a new group. So for now, I'm going to save it like this, and I'm going to press save and continue. Okay, this is a message I get. I cannot contain non-standard characters, and the non-standard characters are probably the quotes. So just remove them. So there it is. I would like to have some more keywords to it, but I can do that afterwards. But on the other side, if you don't have that much keywords to an ad, the chance is higher that your keywords will be actually in the ad. So the final URL for this ad text I've created here, it is not this one, but my final URL will be, the real URL will be this one. And here I can use 3 headlines, so I did not expect it to do so much, and 2 descriptions. And here you can see you have 3 headlines of 30 characters. So I need to come up with more headlines. So that's actually the title. I need to come up with 2 more. Solve the Rubik's Cube with this easy to understand tutorial. I'm not sure if the title and the description will be all within one ad. So these 2, they kind of look alike. So I'm going to change my titles a little so that it can be also one big title. So how to do a Rubik's Cube. Follow this tutorial and it takes learn only in 5 minutes how to solve the cube, and download our tutorial 100% free. Then the description. I have some description already, so I'm going to try to use this as it is. I'm going to copy the title, I'm going to paste it here. And you see I have really little room here. So first of all, I can just say how to do a Rubik's Cube. And headline 2 is learn it in just 5 minutes. This will do. And headline 3 is download our tutorial 100% free. I think that's too much text. We can just try it. New, 3rd one. Downloads our tutorial 100% free. And it's 32. It looks like it's accepting it. Maybe that is, I think it's accepting it because I've got here 28 and here 32. But to be safe, always use 30. Download our tutorial 100% free. So that's 31. Get our tutorial. So then the display URL, and that's what we talked about. To have URL like this, just at the bottom, this doesn't look nice and it's too much information. So we need to get a shorter URL here. So how to do it? If we take a look here, and that's just here, how to do the Rubik's Cube. And we can just have different paths. And as you can see, we can get only, we have only 15 characters instead of 22. So how to do, we're going to make solve. This is quite complicated. So solve our tutorial, and here solve so, like this. So solve the Rubik's Cube tutorial and Rubik's Cube. So if you see this URL, you probably can think, well, this is actually where we want to be in the end. So description 1 and description 2, So there are actually only 2 descriptions, and we have quite a lot of text for the description. So I hope it's enough, because we, instead of 30, we got here 90 characters. So that's really a lot. Well, I got 161. So that's pretty much. This comes with printed guides, and this helps you solve. So maybe if I, this is just too good to be true. 88 from 90. And this one, this helps you. The guides will help you solve your Rubik's Cube in no time. Check out my page now. And here you can see it's a really nice ad, and it's really important to have as much information as possible in your ad, because your keywords needs to be also in your ad. So you can already see there are some highlights behind it. So as you can see, we only see the callout extensions here, and I've added again the site link extension, and I can press save now. Now the site link extensions are added. So I see the callout extensions, and now I've seen the site link extensions. When I go to my ads, I see the ads, and I see the extensions, and I can say, I want to add all these extensions to. I can select them. I can say add to the ad group, and then I can say add them to the ad group, how to do a Rubik's Cube, and then press done. When I'm going to take a look now at my ads, and I'm going to edit now the ad, and this is what I need to see. So sometimes you just forget to press save, like I did, but now this is how it will look on an iPhone. This is how it will look on a desktop, and this is how it will look on a display. And of course, on a display, you don't have enough room for an entire ad, so you will see all the details. But especially for the desktop, this is as good as it can be, because you have a good title and a good URL, you have a good description, you have callouts extensions, which were in the early days highlight extensions. And now you have a title and a text and a title and a text. And especially to stress it a little, if you have the site link extensions, your ad is going to be higher, so it pushes away all the other ads. So this is actually how you make a campaign, an ad group, and different ads. This was the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel.